Kelo versus New London case basically caught fire in the state, went across the state through the House and the Senate and the governor's office, and they made a change to the law in 2006. It basically brought to a halt what the city was doing.
This law has forced many of our residents to live next to blighted properties for multiple decades.
Mayor DeLoach, in his State of the City address, announced his fight against blight.
Savannah Shines will move to turn abandoned and blighted properties into safe and affordable workforce housing.
For the last 10, 11 years, we've not used eminent domain to buy any property that's blighted in the neighborhood. And if you're buying a blighted property with taxpayer dollars to remedy the blight, why would you want to hold it for 20 years?
It's not only an eyesore, it drags down neighborhood property values and contributes to crime.
Why continue to have this problem in a neighborhood that's costing people money, taxpayers money, why it's hurting people in the neighborhood that are trying to do the right thing with their property? So it makes sense to go ahead and in a coordinated kind of way acquire this property that's severely blighted and hurting neighborhoods and seek to get it in the hands of somebody that can develop it.
Currently, the city has over 1,000 vacant houses and over 1,000 vacant lots. That means out of all residential properties, over 4% are currently blighted. In 2016, the city received over 7,000 complaints on blighted properties.
And it's costing you, the taxpayer, money. Check out these numbers. Over the past 2 years, it's cost nearly $230,000 for demolition, boarding up, and asbestos care for blighted houses and buildings, and more than $150,000 for lawn care on blighted property. That's $380,000 on blight.
The city is not going to buy property using eminent domain that is occupied property and owner occupied. I mean, we're not going to come in because the property is blighted and tell a family that, okay, I'm sorry, your time's up, we're going to buy the property, you're out.
Let me assure you, this program will focus on long-term abandoned properties and will not force a single resident to lose their home.
It's where people have essentially walked away from their responsibility for maintaining the property and for being a good steward in the neighborhood. And you know, they've left a terrible situation for people that do remain in neighborhoods across from this abandoned and blighted property.
Our citizens should not be scared that illegal activities are going on in the boarded up property next door to them. We must fix this issue for our residents. Working with the private sector, we will make Savannah Shines a success.